Everybody's in foreign parts at the minute. Good evening, good evening. To your very good health wherever you are. Some people in different parts of the world here, not where they normally are. We are in the exotic location of Declan's studio strokes cottage, and I am drinking what this is. I know what anybody's having to drink, but I've got a nice bottle of Fleury here. How's Maureen? Happy birthday, Maureen. Maureen's birthday today. It'll be 27, 28. Minnesota. Wow. We're getting around tonight. Cheers from Minnesota. Wow. I know what time it is with you over there. Cheers, Sean. Evening, Christian. So, here we are. A day away. Even Sarah, we're a day away from our probably biggest show of the year so far. We're headlining a Friday night of a festival in County Laois, and we're doing with this one with Peter on drums and John on bass. So it's actually will be 4 people for a change. So we were trying to figure out the set list, yesterday when we were rehearsing, and we because we haven't played with those guys in really a full show in nearly 3 years. So when we suggested some songs like "Fool for Temptation," they were a bit surprised because we hadn't done that song with them since the maybe the 90s. But since doing this show, we've dug up so many of our older songs that we sort of threw a load of them in, and then we also asked everybody on our in our community to come up with their ideas. So tonight's show is a mixture of that, and I think Declan might have some. I was surprised to see him setting up because I didn't think we're playing any new stuff tonight, but apparently Declan's gonna play some works in progress. How's Seamus? How's Anne-Marie? So, but we're gonna start off with a song, as I said, that we haven't really played with Peter and John in years, but we said, well, let's try this one, see if it would work. Throw it in the pot for the set tomorrow night. Because obviously we want plenty of tempo-y songs. So this song is "Fool for Temptation," second song I think off our first album, Songs for the Tempted. I think you're just twiddling a few knobs there. Twiddling knobs. You on? Hang on, I heard a wee squitch there. Hang on. You got me? Is that a loose connection somewhere? No, it's down there. Okay. Yeah, "Food for Temptation." Originally recorded on piano with Paul at the helm. Still a bit of buzzing going on, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, maybe it's settled. You hear it now? There it is. Sounds wasps. Is it me?
Yeah, mute your pedal.
Technical issues. Well, that's okay. That gives me a chance to have another drink. What's everybody having to drink tonight? As I said, I'm on the Fleury. Very nice it is too. Mr. Nosebear's usually drinking something expensive, exotic, and hard to get hold of. So technical issues. Colette's on the ball. We're having technical issues.
Oh, that's a nice set.
Nice. Pinot Grigio is what Maureen's on. Well, it's your birthday, Maureen, so you should be definitely drinking something with a little bit of alcohol in it. Lovely Duro Red from Morris O'Mahony, the man from Nugan, or is it Nugan? Morris, I still have Kath is on the white wine. Christian's starting work at 6 a.m. Is it 6 a.m. where you are? Okay, I think we're good to go here again. Good to get that lead checked before we head off to County Laois. Gunpowder Jim and Porrick. Tempted by the alcohol. Cigarettes and alcohol, as Dr. David would say. I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? You can't let go of that stand. I'm just an ordinary man. I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? And I work to put it right. Just don't ask me tonight. Relax the lectures. I'm no good at being good. You think I really would resist it if I could? I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? You can't let go of that stand. I'm just an ordinary man. When drink has done its turn, and it's much better fun to burn. When it's better at the edge of the road, when emotion runs cold, when cynics cut you down. But it's much better fun to fool around, when indifference is all you found. I'll be there. There's just a web of deception that ties you down. Can't you be honest with yourself when you are with no one else? There's just no sense of direction to steer you home. You know I'd like to stay and help, but I'm too worried about myself. It's the same old story. I don't need this life. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm just a fool for temptation. Is that so wrong? You can't let go of that stand. I'm just an ordinary man. When a drink has done its turn, and it's much better fun to burn. When it's better at the edge of the road, and emotion runs cold, when cynics cut you down. But it's much better fun to fool around, and when indifference is all you found. I'm just a fool for temptation. I'm just a fool. I'm just a fool for temptation. I'm just a fool, a fool, a fool, a fool. That's right. Oh, here Thursday night. Oh, ask us anything. I'm just a fool. I think we should do that tomorrow night. That's one song I think we should definitely do. Do you still get nervous before a gig, a big show, or is it just water off a duck's back at this stage? Declan, I'll let you answer that one first.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that go into a show. So in terms of getting nervous, I get nervous if I'm not 100% sure that all the levels are going to be balanced and technically it's alright. Even when you sound check, it can change from a sound check. But I don't worry after the first song. If it all sounds good and all balanced, well then I'm happy. If there's any technical issues, it drives me nuts.
Yeah, no, I get nervous. I definitely get nervous because every show's different, every audience is different. You do outdoor shows, there's a lot more variables. What's the weather going to be like? Is there a wind? I'm talking about, is it windy? Because if there's wind, it carries a sound. And so even then, if you are doing everything perfectly, but the wind is carrying the sound, it affects how people hear it. So I'm sort of constantly aware of the audience. And that's sort of my job anyway, is really to sort of gauge the audience. So like, like sometimes if you're doing a show, and particularly an open air show, and like I said, I did a mail out. On the mail out today, I was saying that we were rehearsing with Peter and John, and we always have a set that's got like a sort of a slow section in it. And Peter says, I don't know why you're bothering putting the slow section in, because what's going to happen is that you'll turn around as soon as we hit a slow song, and you'll think, no, we can't drop the energy level, and you'll say, can the slow song move on to, I don't know, like Lightning Paul or Drag My Bad Name Down or something like that. So, and that obviously must be true. Cheers. We have it that's the way we have the set. We have the set that basically we can change it, so we're not particularly tied to any. We've got a rough idea. We call songs floaters, which is we might put them in or we might take them out depending on how the show's going. But yeah, I get nervous if I feel the energy's dropping or if I feel the atmosphere. That's a long-winded answer there, but it's the only one I got. I asked people to put in their own ideal 4 of us set, and we got loads of answers. I don't know. Do you want to play another one, Declan, from that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got a request for let me see now. I don't know which one to start. We've got a request for which I'll give you a couple of options. She Hits Me, or Man Alive, or Lightning Paul. They're all whether She Hits Me with Siobhan Monley, Seamus Fee, Stephen Campbell, among others, for She Hits Me, Central Thing. We've got Mars on Man.
That's my okay.
She Hits Me, that's brutal. Okay, She Hits Me it is. So this is a song that I'd say we will be doing. We sort of normally work backwards from the singles when we're doing particularly open air shows. Pretty good. So we're not gonna have to change my strings then before the show.
Yeah, I meant to change it, but it's been mad.
You meant to change my strings?
Well, yeah, I was going to change it. I might change it tonight.
Okay.
You still have the sound check to break them in.
Yeah, well, if the sound check's at 3 o'clock, and then we're not on till 10. So we're just. Do you have a preference for the acoustic gigs or for the full band ones? That's from Freda.
Preference?
No. It's actually the great fun is that you get to do both.
Yeah.
They're very different, really, really different, because we have to cover the bass and the rhythm whenever we don't have bass and drums, obviously. But we can talk, or I can talk more, which some people would say is another downside. I tend to talk a lot more on the acoustic shows, a bit of a slabber, but whereas on the band shows, you just can't keep people sitting there while you wax lyrical. So whereas only have to worry about Declan whenever I'm doing the acoustic shows. So no preference, I would say. I like them equally for different reasons. Tuning, but yeah, I don't think that this is one we will definitely be doing. And as I said, it was requested by loads of people. And that's the other thing, you see if during the tuning, when you're doing acoustic gigs, you can sort of get away with spending a fair bit of time tuning. But on the band shows, again, everything's snappier. It has to be snappier. You've more people in the crowd. You just have to, everything has to be a bit faster.
With
over the well there, didn't you? They're too overpowering.
One plugged in.
Wasn't plugged in. We don't want that happening tomorrow night. 2 more followers on YouTube. My kids love you. Say hello to Nathan and Megan. Nathan and Megan, fair play to you, and fair play to you, Alan, for getting the kids we need to get this YouTube channel of ours. We have to hit 1,000 people. We've ignored it for years. We have to get 1,000 people to become the official 4 of Us YouTube channel. Otherwise, somebody else might take it. So yeah, so we need 1,000. Angela Doherty, my favourite is him for her. You know, him to her is Chrissy Hunt, like. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Now, what do you think of that? Do you want to play another one, or do you want to?
No, I think I'll play.
Okay, I actually don't know what Declan's, because I didn't think I thought we were just playing choices from the tomorrow's set tonight on the show, and then when I arrived down, Declan had all the had the recording stuff set up, because we have been working on some songs, but I don't know which ones he's going to play. So are these ones that are fairly far down the line, or are these ones that haven't, that have just started?
This is what we were working on last week.
So with both of which have just started, really.
Yeah.
Right. So you're going to hear 2 songs where I am singing. I'm singing. I haven't really got a lyric for one of them, but hey. It's going to be, yeah, Gary Clark, ring the bell, knock the knocker, as Clint would say. We will get there. We'll get to 1,000 people, and we'll have to have a party when we do. So, you thought what song you're playing first? I'm looking forward to hearing these myself. I haven't heard this, and I think I did some. There's one I hadn't heard in months, and I basically just came down, and Declan had sort of recovered it from.
Yeah, we'll play that one.
You want to play that one? Okay.
Yeah, that's sort of.
This one's got no lyric.
It slipped off
the grid.
It actually slipped off the subs bench.
Yeah, but you better explain what the subs bench is. Would think people would know. We've basically got, the way we operate it is like we've always got a sort of a team in play, a team of songs that we think are sort of the first team, and then there's the songs that basically, you know, we're not too sure about their form, and then they move into the subs bench. And sometimes songs in the subs bench can get back on the pitch again, but sometimes not. But this one was on the subs bench, and then he slipped off the subs bench into like, and if you go off the subs bench, the only step down from there, that's like, we forget about you, which is what happened with this one.
Yeah.
And then what, you heard it, and then what did you do?
I was working on the song we had been working on, that you did a guide vocal on.
Yeah, okay.
And then I thought I'd better back it up.
Right, okay.
And when I was backing it up, there was a folder marked. So then I thought, well, I'm going to do like a general backup, because I hadn't backed up in a while.
Yeah.
There was a folder marked duds or something. Or
Duds, that's not encouraging.
Yeah. No.
There.
So, but I thought, well, so I went through that, and I came across this, but it didn't sound like this. Now, I did about 6 hours on it to try to figure it all out.
Okay.
But I think it's pretty good.
So this is basically this early days.
Baby, I won't miss you. Someone never wronged you. Baby, I won't let it go. Baby, I won't let it go. Baby, I won't miss you. Someone never wronged you. Baby, I won't let it go. Baby, I won't let it go. Yeah, no.
Colette, who's obviously on the she's on the sherry, but she's not thinking too much of it because she picked up that basically I singing pick you up. Is that not from another one you song? But basically, the way when I'm singing, when I'm singing, I'm not thinking about words when I'm at this stage. I'm just looking for a sort of a melody and a sort of a tone that I like and that other people, and or Declan likes. So I'm sort of looking for a place in my voice, and I tend to use a lot of the same words and phrases, but then it all get changed, And one of them is I use baby a lot, which is all over that. And obviously pick you up. Reindeer, but reindeer as well. That just is like, what's that called? I think we tried to get reindeer into then, we'll keep reindeer, and then, but the reindeer is impossible, unless it's a Christmas song, it's impossible to write back from reindeer. It's like reindeer, we want to keep that one. And that's a problem. Sometimes I'll be singing this rubbish, and then in the middle of it, I'll have a sort of a bit of clarity with 2 or 3 words, and Declan to go, keep those words. And then I have the Herculean task of trying to write backwards, like the example, if they go, I love that word reindeer, can we keep that word? And it's like, well, where are we going with that? We have to, it's like, Wendy, meet a reindeer every day of the week. So let's try and write something about a reindeer. Or baby, again, that's just a song, I used to try and solve that problem by going into maybe, but then I ended up writing too many lyrics with the word maybe in it. So if you look at like maybe it's you, there's one. Volatile, maybe I like your style. So you can see where it's headed. So I had to can that as well as I did 2, that's 2 or 3, that's it. So now I can't go there either. So mellow, a lot of people saying mellow. Gentle and vibe, good on you. Let's see. Bit early to tell, so don't be too. Yeah, it is a bit early to tell. It is a bit early to tell on these ones. I mean, compared to what we heard on the previous weeks,
that could be sort of nice and soulful in the Marvin Gaye sort of way.
Yeah, needs another bit. Needs something to resolve it.
Yeah,
it's sort of hanging there. I really like the intro, and I really like the da 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 da, and baby I could take it. So obviously we're gonna lose baby. I'll not change it to maybe either. Yeah, this is great. And then you don't see this coming, or I didn't.
Baby, I won't miss you.
I wouldn't have seen that.
So will never wrong you. Baby, I won't love.
There he goes with the baby again.
Baby, I won't say.
And again, how many babies is that in like 10 seconds? Oh, one is there, is he going again?
So will never wrong you. Baby, I won't love you.
Babies crying all over the place.
Baby, I won't say no.
The reindeers though. No. Remember the reindeers? Yeah. There's I want to pick you up. There. That's a bit reminded me of. And then I quite like this next bit.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm not sure about the bit. What? I'm not sure about the bit. Yeah. Because there's reminds me of another song about it, right? Went from the verse into that. You're not gonna play the whole song again, right? Yeah, so
like it's quite.
that's good.
And that second verse comes in as if melody like that too.
Yeah, so we're gonna have
So that one
to.
for
Yeah, normally at this stage, what we'll do is we'll get that off, we'll get that back on 2 guitars and see if we can kick it around the room a bit. Time for another played song, or do you want to keep going on the recording and play another recording?
you're not gonna play something.
Yeah.
Yeah. What other requests have we got in there?
Well, we've got loads of requests for we've got Man Alive request from who was that? Christiana, Joe Butler.
Oh, I didn't say.
We don't have to do that. We've also got requests for Change from Dermot Lennon. We've got requests for Going South, Lightning Paul, Rowan Ward.
Actually, I wouldn't mind having go. Man, because it could be good tonight or tomorrow night.
Man Alive, okay. Yeah, well again, it's a good rocker.
Festival gigs, you want to have them up tempo.
Yeah, that there is a wee bit of pressure, I think, to. Okay.
Start with I just want to thrill you. Eventually I want to kill you. Just don't blame me. You're dragging me across your scene.
There's another one with baby in it. We kept baby in this one though.
Yeah,
But I think it's the only song that has baby in it.
I think you're right.
Of all the 4 of the songs, this one is the only one that goes.
Baby, I survive, I'm a man alive. Baby, I survive, wait and see. Baby, I survive, I'm a man alive. Baby, I survive, wait and
This Chris actually think we reprise it. He's going for it. We good?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
start with I just want to thrill you. Eventually I wanted to kill you. Just don't blame me for dragging me across your scene. On class, well I know in your heart you have got it, but somewhere down the line you forgot it. Just don't blame me for dragging me across your scene. Oh yeah, yeah. Baby, I'll survive, I'm a man alive. Baby,
Wow. And I think that was another one when we played that one with John Peter. We hadn't done that with them in Yonks, you know, on a live show. I don't think.
No, certainly. That was so long ago. That would have been. Paul probably would have been in the band.
But what?
Paul probably would have been in the band.
Wow. So we haven't done that in 25 years. And we'll be rocking tomorrow. You ain't kidding. Now, what a lineup. It's going to be brilliant. Actually, the lyrics still go over my head. Yeah, memories. Memories is right. And it'll be funny looking across at John and Peter, you know, tomorrow night. It's always funny because you sort of go back to, you know, the late 80s and early 90s when we were playing those songs. The Man Alive, we toured that album a lot in Germany and Holland with a Tragically Hip, with what do you call it? Jeff Healy Band, and on our own, of course. Stage is up. Susan, I don't know, are you down there, Susan? You must be on that neck of the woods. The stage is up and waiting for us. We're ready, looking forward to it, and to see some of the other acts.
Oh, now Fancy lives close by.
Does it?
Yeah.
There's some great acts, like, you know, all weekend. Fantastic.
We're gonna have to get Matt Fancy down.
Definitely. Well, let's get on to him. Well, he's here.
Yeah, I know.
So what do you just tell him?
Talking to asked.
Oh, you've been talking to
I
us.
asked John McNeil to try and sort it out for passes or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so what's the next?
I play the one we were working on, vocal.
Right. So what have we done?
Vocal.
Yes, finished it. So
That's the first half. That's all.
okay, well, let's hear it. I mean, basically, this is a song. Well, I won't explain. We'll explain what it's about before we play it.
I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe just play it.
No, if you want.
Well, I mean, we're sort of writing it at the minute, but this song is called. At the minute, we had this groove. And we thought it was quite a good groove, and we basically the song's called "Crescent Nights," which it actually refers to a place called the Crescent. I don't know if there's anybody here from the north, but I went to Queen's Declan Art College, and the one sort of lively place at night at the time when basically the city centre was sort of all shut off, locked down, was this place up by Sandy Row actually, and they opened it originally to because two of the guys, their parents owned the bar, but they started having sort of law parties in it, and then the thing sort of took a life of its own. I remember doing law, sneaking all my arts friends in to the bar because they used to do really cheap booze promotions, and then before you knew it, half of Queens was going every Thursday night, and then before you knew it, half the student population in Belfast was going to it. And then the thing was that after it when they turfed you out, you were always looking for a house party in the Holy Land. So this song, and it's only half written, so we've been sort of working on it, but we'll give you a bit of a working on a lyric last week. Dirty Humanity, remember it well. So it's we've a lot of work to do in it, but oh, here we go. Here we go.
We're on a chain gang, slaves to anyone who's willing to let us crash land into the pied-à-terre. And with this rag bag of ill-begotten friends and strangers, all praying we'll find a party in the Holy Land somewhere. Hey, moon in the sky, turn a blind eye to what inspires you. Time's on our side, we're full of life. is it, the only action in this town, nowhere else. City sectors all locked down, out of range. All the telescopic sight, Crescent Nights, sipping snake bites. Crescent Nights. Follow the trail to some holy grail. There's clues every step we take. Once we hear music, it's safe to assume there is a neighborhood still awake. Making a scene, living a dream, on cider and cans and beer. Kicking off the sawdust from our shoes, got the street name, but the number not a clue. When I read it, to end the evening here, that's right. Crescent Nights, sipping snake bites. Crescent Nights.
Okay.
We're on a chain gang, slaves to
That's
animals.
a funny place. Yeah. Yeah.
To let us crash when
That's good.
into the pied.
What's it?
Yes, but it's coming in one.
It's coming in on the 2.
Right.
Yeah, well, it's interesting anyway. I would keep whatever you did there, lad. I would keep that there because there's something funny that came in not where it should have come in.
Good.
I used to go to the Crescent too and lived in the Holy Lands. I have memories, yeah.
Did you ever have a flat in the Holy Land?
Are you kidding me? I had the worst. Everybody, you know, if you go to student houses now, this sounds like sort of like when we Monty Python sketch, like we lived in a boot in a. Do you remember that one? That sketch. But basically, when we were at college, like you go to people's digs now, and they're palaces, and kids give it off about it. But when we went, I was in a house. I think it was 19 Jerusalem Street, and I tell you, I remember it was so cold in the during the winter that basically we put a blanket to divide the living room in half. You know what I mean? So you had to walk, under the blanket, and then we had the 2-bar heater, and I slept in a sleeping bag inside the bed sheets. And after about 6 months, the bottom of the sleeping bag went mouldy. It was like Paul stayed there one night and got the flu. And every morning you'd wake up, and I kid you not, there would be a new snail track across the floor of the living room. It was grim.
Luxury.
What? That's it. Luxury.
Nice one, Martin.
Luxury is right. Brilliant. Paul was attacked by the sleeping bag, yeah.
So that's it. Yeah. So it's that's a guide vocal and first draft of the lyric, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, and it's really, the lyric is sitting over nothing there. I mean, you can't really hear too much of what's going on. It's interesting.
Yeah.
But particularly that bit, da 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 da, it just sounds like that is not being supported by anything. That needs like my guitar.
There's nothing on it, is it?
There's nothing on it.
One guitar.
Larry, my friend Roisin and Quinn showed me Sugar Around on Saturday, and I got ice cream at Timothy's. Yeah, Timothy's ice cream. When they sold that shop was sold. It's been sold a couple of times, and every time they sell it, they sell the recipe. Apparently, that's like you get the recipe with, because Timothy's people come from far and wide to have that ice cream. Mouldy sleeping bag. There's a song there. Yeah, I know, but who'd want to hear it, Porrick? Who really would want to hear it? I better get the competition.
Oh yeah. What was the question?
Well, it wasn't a competition. It wasn't a question this time. What I asked people to do was to tell me what songs they think should be in an ideal 4 of us set. You know,
yeah.
And then I just said I'll put them all in the tea caddy, and then we'll just pick one.
Okay, pick one out.
Okay. And the winner this time is I don't think this person has won before. Connor Delahunty. I haven't. I'd be surprised if he's even on the show. He must be a new member of the community. And maybe if Colette, if there's anybody here who isn't part of our online tribe, please do join. Because it's
there was an email came in that I came across, somebody saying, how do I enter the competition? It's very strange.
That is very strange. But you, as soon as you join our community, you're going to get an email every week, and on that email is going to be a question to, I think maybe it happened because some people, this time I put it on social media as well, but I didn't ask the question.
Oh, that's what's happened.
Yeah, because they weren't, I didn't ask the question because they weren't part of the, they're not on the email list.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Connor's going to pick up. What's he going to pick up? He's going to pick up, he's going to pick up this. We had a few extra. This is a bit of a collector's item, which is a signed copy of Waiting Game. We only made a very, very small amount of these singles when Waiting Game was released back last year. So you're going to receive a signed copy of that, plus the incredibly luxurious 4-of-us tote bag. Apparently it's going to go for Sotheby's for more than Bob Dylan's lyrics to Blowing in the Wind. And we've got the brand new, literally bells and whistles, 4-of-us new chocolate. So chocolate, CD, and thanks for entering the competition, and thanks to everybody for really helping. I mean, it was a real help to get some sort of suggestions for the set list. We should actually play a couple of them while we have, because this time tomorrow night I'll be doing my yoga. Getting ready for our set. I think we're on at 10 o'clock in Forest Fest for anybody that's down that neck of the woods. It should be a good night. We're hoping to stay for the weekend and cheer on. Stunning. Something Happens, Hot House Flowers, bunch of fantastic bands, Jack L, Heritage Green, so many good acts, Damien Dempsey.
What about
the Waterboys, of course.
Dempsey?
Yeah.
Over 40 bands.
40 bands, yeah, 40 bands. Okay, so what do you think about we've got a lightning pole as an option. We've got sunlight as an option. We have got a change as an option. We have hammers going south as an option. Any particular anything particular in your you do any of those? Okay. All right. Let's make it a let's put it up to everybody here. So we'll get, if you had the option of lightning pole or lightning pole or sensual thing, what would you go for? Lightning pole or sensual thing? Oh, sorry, and happy birthday to I think before they do it, do we do a happy birthday to Maureen?
Okay, but not sensual thing, my wow.
Not sensual thing, okay. Well then, luckily, because everybody's going for lightning pole anyway, so lightning pole it is. Everybody wants lightning pole.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no comparison. So we're gonna wish Maureen happy birthday first, or is that?
I think so.
Yeah.
So.
And I have to do obligatory tuning.
Warning, men at work.
Men at work. Yeah. we have technicians to do all this stuff tomorrow night now. So we don't need to worry about that. We'll be handed guitars, you know. Okay. Happy birthday! Yes, happy birthday to you, Maureen. Maureen, we first met. Well, I don't know when we first met her, but I remember arriving at the theatre in Newton Abbey, the courtyard theatre, and there was this massive cake, beautiful cake, waiting for us when we got in there, and unfortunately we had the show to do, so we ate half of it. And I don't know how we got through that show. Took half it home. So I hope someone's made you a nice cake, that's all I'll say. Because you're always cooking, you're always making cakes for everybody else, baking cakes for everybody else. Looking forward to seeing you again, Maureen, up north sometime maybe. Yeah, we good?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Maureen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Maureen. Happy birthday to you. Up there in Newton Abbey, I don't know what we would do if we didn't have a cake from you. The cakes just wouldn't be the same without seeing your name on the ticket list. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're doing something that you want to do. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Maureen Doonan. Happy birthday to you.
There you get a very valuable happy birthday from Colette as well, and tell she doesn't hand those out too often. Okay, so we're gonna go out on Declan giving us Lightning Call, so I think that's a popular choice for tomorrow night as well. So get your voice ready for that, Declan, because you might be singing this tomorrow night as well. And we'll tell you all about it next week when we should have some more new songs for you to listen to, as well as we work through this album. Now we're at the stage where we're really just doing, that's really our prime concern now, to really sort of get these songs finished over the next few weeks. Go for it, Deck. That's what Deirdre's saying.
Go for it.
I think what she means is get on with it, Deck.
Danger man at work.
What are you doing there? Are you baking a cake?
Yeah, right, right.
Time enough for another drink here. Even Colette's joining in, tuning in progress. Thank God they've got roadies at these shows, these big outdoor shows, or otherwise everybody we wait for it. Over, think the event's over. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's woeful sound. That was after you tuned. What's going on there? Maybe Declan should have two technicians for tomorrow night. One to put him in tune, and then when he retunes, so someone to tune it properly again. Can't beat a bit of tune, says Geraldine. Have you changed the strings on your guitar? Is that it?
Yeah.
That's probably it. Okay. You're going to say break a leg tomorrow night, but maybe not. No pouring. Definitely not. Already done that. Could say break a string tomorrow, but that might actually be more serious based on this. Okay, we're good?
Yeah, that's not good. Okay.
Right.
You need a wee bit of volume, do you?
Here we go.
Oh, straps broke.
Well, you know, I hope we get all this stuff out of the way. But fucking imagine if this happens, kind of thousands of people on fucking big open stage and Declan. It takes that amount of time to tune and then goes, oh, the straps broke. And it is turned into Frightening Paul.
Frightening Paul.
Frightening Paul. You're saying what makes me nervous about shows. This sort of stuff is what makes me nervous.
Okay, hit it.
in cyberspace, thanks so much for joining us here this Thursday. Hope to see you same place, same time next week for another session with the 1, 2, 3, 4 of us.